The trailer for the new December DLC has came out, so let's break it down frame by frame. First up, we got a big boom for absolutely no reason. Next up, Pavel is in this DLC, no surprise there, but who's that lady standing right behind him? Okay, but seriously, who's this lady? Like, I've never seen her. Have you seen her? Because I haven't seen her in any GTAs or any heist or whatever. Was she in GTA 4? I don't know, but no one's talking about this. Next up, it looks like we're getting more cars added, and no one's talking about this, but guys, look at this library. This is honestly the coolest library I've seen in GTA 5. Because like, there's a lot of libraries, but I think me personally, I only actually like 2 of them, and that's it, before this library right here. And maybe 4 if I'm being nice, but even that's like, I only like 2 libraries in GTA 5. And like, honestly, libraries in GTA 5 are honestly just kind of mid. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like they're kind of mid. I've been playing since GTA 5 came out, and I've been looking at them. They can get a little bit better. And this right here, guys, this library, oh my god, I want it. I want it right now. Give it to me right now. Next up, this also isn't surprising. We're gonna have to do a lot of work with a lot of hacking. If you guys watch the trailer, she says that, oh, I know a lot of codes and stuff like that, stuff about hacking, right? So yeah, this shows we're gonna do a lot of hacking in these new missions that we're gonna do. Next up, this spot looks like the spot where we'll have to pick our missions and our mission types. If you zoom in, you can see that we have to log into something. So this might be our main computer right here that we have to use to find our next target, you know, similar to like the salvage yard, bail office, right? Auto shop is a whiteboard, but similar in that sense where we have to find our targets. And then right here, we get a sneak peek of the work that we'll be doing. And then also, this is another image of us getting work done. Next up, this one right here explicitly shows that we'll have to do team-based work to get paid. So if you guys see right here, there's a big plane behind it, and then there's the Akula. I think that's the Akula. And then we'll have to work as a team to take down bigger targets like that plane right there that, you know, obviously will be guarded by something, maybe buzzards, jets even, right? And we have to take them out with that Akula, right? So what I'm guessing is that there'll be 2 types of missions. There'll be harder missions, and then there'll be the easier ones. The harder ones will require 2 people or more, right? And then the easier ones will require just 1 person, right? And GTA 5 is in their late game right now, so they're not gonna make big updates that require like a lot of people, like, you know, the whole bunker update, right? Hangars where they require a lot of people. They're not gonna do that anymore. They're late game. So this is just right here to help us out, the player base, to get something going for us, you know, because we are still waiting for GTA 6, right? So this right here, guys, them releasing this DLC is just for us to be a little bit more patient for GTA 6, okay? So they're not going to release a big update, but just a big enough update to keep it interesting. Okay, so yeah, these missions are probably going to be 1 to 2 player, and that's it. But that's just my guess. Next up, we see a lot of stuff here. So behind all of that is the building that we'll be going to do work. And then on the very left is the terabyte that is most likely owned by that lady that we saw in the beginning of the video. It says FIB on there. That is most likely the terabyte that we'll be working inside of to do the work that will be given, okay, that we accept, right? And then if you guys see in the very front, that's the Dodge Viper, by the way, okay? That was, I made a video about that, and you probably seen other videos too, that yeah, the Dodge Viper was gonna be added. And so here it is, that is the Dodge Viper. And again, that library on the right side, oh my god, perfect, I want it. And then here's another shot of more work that we can do for the new DLC. Next up, we see some more cars, and that right there is the Dodge Viper on the left. And then if we speed up just a little bit, if you see behind those cars, you see a supercar police car. This is honestly so sick because I've been waiting for this. All the police cars right now are honestly so like mid. I think the only one that's actually cool is the Dominator, right? That's it. So it's like this right here is going to be like, oh my god. Well, first of all, really expensive, obviously. I'm going to guess it's going to cost 20 mil. That's my guess. No, I'm joking. But it definitely is going to cost a lot. We already know, right? But yeah, this right here, guys, I'm going to buy it right when it comes out. I don't care. I'm so excited, honestly. Next up, we have some RCs. These right here are finally actually going to be used for something else besides griefing. I think they're only used for griefing. That's it, right? You drive a remote control RC, you know, in GTA Online and go kill some players, right? Yeah, so now we're actually going to use it in these missions, which is actually so cool. I think this is the first time we'll actually get to use RCs in a mission instead of just online and griefing, right? This is honestly so sick, honestly. I cannot wait. Next up, we see a boat on the water and then a buzzard shooting almost randomly. Pretty typical, right? Chaotic missions, right? Pretty typical if you ask me, honestly. Next up, we get a frame of inside the terabyte. So yes, it is confirmed we'll be using the terabyte, a terabyte, to do work in. I'm guessing it's still going to be the FIB terabyte that the lady has early in this video, right? I think what we'll do is we'll use the lady's terabyte for the missions, right? And then, like I said, we'll do some missions and then we'll lock stuff for our own terabyte, right? Like our own, you know, maybe even libraries, right? That's what I think will happen, because why else is the FIB terabyte in that frame in the very beginning, right? Like she can't just pull up in a terabyte for no reason, like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no way. So, right, so obviously her terabyte has to be what we're going to use in our own missions, right? So when we start the missions, we go to the location and then we accept the missions. When we accept them, then we get in her terabyte, go to the location and do the work there, right? That's what I'm guessing, because why else would she pull up in a terabyte, right? Like it doesn't make any sense. So yeah. Next up, we see a weaponized Zaba. This right here, I'm pretty sure it was only in Arena War. Now we're seeing it in this DLC, and this frame right here looks actually pretty clean. I'm not gonna lie. Like it looks like a war Zaba, you know? I think this might have been in Doomsday. I'm not sure. Wait, I think it wasn't. Yeah, it was in Doomsday also. Doomsday and Arena War. So now we're seeing it again in this DLC, which is honestly so cool. I think in Doomsday it was kind of mid, honestly. No, wait, that was the barrage. Never mind. Wrong story. But yeah, the Zaba was only in Arena War, and now we're seeing it in this, which is honestly so cool. Honestly, I can't wait for that. And then finally, we get the official name of the DLC, Agents of Sabotage, which I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty good name for a DLC. And look at the logo. It's blue. Looks very like hacky, you know, like a hacker, you know, theme, you know, blue and like, you know, I like it. I really do. But that is all for this video, guys, and like always, drop a like and follow for more.